Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Kumar and you're most welcome in my YouTube channel R Institute. Here I'm teaching you the 12th English for CBSE boards. Today I'm going to start with My Mother at 66, which is one of the interesting poem of your Flamingo textbook. And if you came on this channel the first time, so first you go through my last videos and then you start with this video. Okay guys, so today we are going to start with My Mother at 66, which is composed by the Kamala Das, and Kamala Das who lives in Cochin, and she always comes to meet her parents in her holidays. So on that day, after spending her holidays with her parents, she was just packing up her stuff in her room, and her mother entered the room and she asked her, I leave with you to the airport. Kamala said, okay mama, you get ready and let me pack up this stuff. So after once the stuff is packed up, we leave to the airport. So she packed up her stuff and both of those got ready and got into the car. So in a way, when she was driving, suddenly she saw her mother who was sitting beside her, and as she saw her mother, as she stuck with her face, because the condition as she saw, that is, she was sleeping with open mouthed and she was dozing, and she appeared like like a ashen, and she appeared like as colorless, and uh, and she appeared so weak, and she appeared like as a dead body, like a corpse, and all those things started to let her think about her, and she started to care about her, and she realized her mother pain. Once she saw her mother, as we know that once after a very long time, when we see a thing after a very long time, it appears a peculiar. So same happened with her. So after a very long time, when she saw her mother, her mother appeared so weak, and she realized that pain. She realized that her mother is as old as she looks like. But in order to get rid all of those negative thoughts, she put all those thoughts away and he started to look at outside of the car. What she saw outside of the car, she saw the sprinting trees, running trees. In actual, the car was running, but it looked like as the trees were running. And she saw the married children who were playing in the ground and coming out from their homes. And we can see here that one side there is a negative environment and one side is a positive environment. Outside of the car there is a negative environment, and inside of the car there is a negative environment, and outside of the car there is a positive environment. After a few moments, both of those reached the airport, and at the airport her stuff was checked, and after checking her stuff, she was standing a few yards away, and she started look at her mother again, and again she looked at her mother, and what she saw, she was like a colorless. She appeared as a colorless, wan and pale, like colorless, so weak. And then she compared her mother with the late winter moon. As we know that in winter, moon comes late, a moon appears late with fog, and that she compared her mother with that late winter moon, and all these things reminded her childhood fear. And we all have the same fear, and she has the same fear. What is our childhood fear? That is, our parents might not lose, and all these things reminded that childhood fear. But she did not let all these things let on her face. She did not let all these things, all these tensions on her face, and so that her mother won't think that why the Kamla is so sad. After all, she said only one thing: take care of you, and I meet you soon. And she did only one thing: she just smiled and smiled. So guys, this is your poem, which is composed by the Kamala Das. And let's even I have drew here a picture for you, which is described in this poem. This is the house of the Kamla Das, and after spending her holidays with them, she was leaving for the airport, and in a way she saw her mother, and her mother, she was dozing with open mouth. This was the condition, and she appeared like a corpse, dead body, and as she was as old as she looks like. And in order to get rid all those negative thoughts, she started to look at outside of the car, and as she saw outside of the car, she saw the sprinting trees and married children. After a few moments, both of those reached the airports, and at the airport her stuff was checked, and after her checking of her stuff, she was standing a few yards away, and again she looked at her mother, and her mother appeared as wan and pale, and after all these things she compared her mother with the late winter moon. But after all she did, and which reminded her childhood fear, that is, my mother might not lose. Yeah. So after all these things, but she did not let all these things come on her face, so that her mother won't think about her why Kamla is sad. And after all these things, she said only one thing: take care of your mom, and I will meet you soon. And she just did one thing: she smiled and smiled. She just smiled while leaving. She just smile and smile and smile. So guys, this is your poem, and which is composed by the Kamla Das. And I want you just watch these videos until and unless this poem and the question answers are completed. Once the poem and the question answers are completed, then I don't need to tell you anything, because the way in which I'm going to teach you, the content that I'm going to provide you, you will see. So this is the poem which I covered without book. In the next video I'm going to cover this with the book. So till then, go through on your own, and if there is any question, let me know. Okay guys, and take care of you, and thank you so much for watching this video, and take care of you guys.